bright suns, my Mickey Mouses. Welcome back to Castles and Company, our 20th episode. Woo! Joining me today is Sunil Alexander
Yeah, what's up, guys?
and also Liam Hampshire.
Howdy, everybody.
Whoa, that's a copyright strike right there.
Dang it. Okay, they're breaking down my door, God.
Mickey Mouse coming in with the chainsaw. But yeah, so as always, my name is Jared Hendrickson, so welcome. We're here to talk about anything Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney parks, whatever Disney's got going on. So I guess we'll just go into normally what we do here is talk about the news that we had this past week. So honestly, couldn't find too much. To be honest, Liam, were we joking about it on the show if I had COVID or not? I forget if we said it on air.
We might have. I don't remember.
Either way, it turns out I tested positive, so that was not fun. I've been hiding away in my quarantine room for the past week. So, and if I was saying like, oh, sorry for my nose being a little stuffy, that's because it was. Turns out I had an infectious disease. But now I'm doing a little better. Hopefully, I'm sure by next week everything will be back to normal. I haven't died yet. Liam hasn't killed me yet either. So we are in a good spot right now.
Yeah.
Sunil, you gotta come kill me. You still have your shot.
Yeah, I know. I need to
Hey,
come
well,
kill you.
I call dibs on killing Jared.
Oh man. Well, whoever gets to him first, I guess.
COVID
Dang it,
couldn't.
alright.
COVID couldn't finish the job. One of you needs to. I don't want to be
It's
here
okay, Jared.
anymore. What?
You want it to be painful?
Yes.
Okay.
It's got to involve Mickey Mouse too.
Oh man. I'll have him do the voice for you.
Oh, I'm here to kill your family.
The copyright infringement.
What? Disney show who? Okay, so not too much in news, but we'll just start off the first thing. So first things first. In Star Wars news, the Book of Boba Fett premieres on Disney Plus December 29th. So Disney finally released the day of when the highly anticipated Book of Boba Fett show will be dropping on Disney Plus. So we just have to wait until the end of the year. So that's another, was that 3 months till we get some more Star Wars content? 2 months, 3 months. Oh, is that exactly? Wait, it's September, October, November. Exactly 3 months from today. So I know both Liam and Snell, you've both seen all of The Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are you guys excited? I feel like for me it's like mid excitement. I don't know. What do you two think?
For me, I think it's like, I guess if this is a thing, sure, I hope it's good.
Nice. What about you, Snell?
I think it'll be pretty cool to see, because we haven't had too much Boba Fett and in The Mandalorian, so it was a good amount, but it wasn't like, it didn't explain too many things, so I think this is gonna be good.
Yeah, one could almost argue that like the reason Boba Fett's been good is because he's like sparsely used. So now it's gonna be interesting to like run an entire show with him.
Yeah.
Um, it'll be interesting to see how they contrast him to the Mandalorian. Like I just hope they don't do like Sunil, have you seen any of the Bad Batch? Have either of you seen any of the Bad Batch yet?
I have like 3 more episodes in the Bad Batch.
Okay, so you haven't seen it yet, have you, Liam?
No.
Okay, so like with the Bad Batch, they do like that typical like we're on this planet, now we're jumping to this planet. Oh, now we have a quest on this planet. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping the Book of Boba Fett isn't like that because that's very Mandalorian too. I want it to be like
It's true.
more unique, maybe focus a lot more on like the planet of Tatooine. I want to see like more arcs, like I don't know if you've seen them, Liam, but just to know, I know you can agree like the best Star Wars arcs are like Star Wars: The Clone Wars episodes are like the ones with the arcs, like the 3 episode series.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about that on this podcast with Blake too. Like he was like the Citadel arc and the
Mm-hmm.
all these different ones, and we were talking about Geonosis arc. There's a whole bunch of them.
So I don't know. I guess any other comments from you, Liam?
Um, I would say, I guess, not to, you know, like, not to uh, beat a dead horse, but I guess what I hope they don't do is what I didn't like about Cruella, which is, oh
Uh,
man, Boba Fett's not the kind of guy to go like to go freeze Han Solo and Kryptonite and go off. He's just a bounty hunter
He's just
making his way in
misunderstood.
the galaxy. Yeah, like the galaxy is unfair, and Boba Fett's just trying to make his way. If he has to do bad things, it's because things he's unlucky, and like there are people even meaner than him that are gonna be super mean, and he has to stop them. I kind of want to, if they're gonna make a show about Boba Fett, I want it to be kind of a, I don't, I, I'd like it to be like a, I'd like it to explore kind of the fact that he's not a good guy. I don't want him to be, I don't want the first episode to be, he climbs out of the Sarlacc pit and is like, man, I should be a better person. I'm going to go save some orphans. And then, because
He literally saved an orphan. Don't you remember that part?
well, yeah, but wait,
What?
I'm trying to remember.
Who the orphan was?
Yeah, wait, am I?
Yeah,
You're talking about
like Grogu, the baby. He's
right.
He's the
Right.
orphan. That's the joke. Like
Right. Sorry, I thought
dedicated
you were talking
himself to
about.
saving Grogu. Like it's an orphan.
Yeah. Sorry, I got mixed up with Jango Fett, like Jango Fett and Boba Fett, like Jango Fett, like saving Boba Fett, or not saving Boba, but like picking Boba Fett. I got confused in my head. Yeah. But I guess, yeah. Well, that's part of the thing of the Mandalorian is it was cool seeing like the Mandalorian fight alongside Boba Fett, and it made sense because like they're both bounty hunters and things. But when it's kind of and it makes sense because Boba Fett was joining the Mandalorian on his mission, and the Mandalorian is a more is like in my mind more of a kind of moral character than Boba Fett is. And what I don't want is, and so it made sense for him to be kind of more neutral or acting good in for like those episodes.
Oh, okay. That's what I don't get though. Is because he was like, he's like, oh, since you like helped me get my armor back, like I'm in your debt until like you get your kid back or whatever. Like, I apologize ahead of times for spoilers from The Mandalorian. If you haven't seen The Mandalorian at this point, it's been like another year, so I apologize. But, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, it is like my code now that I have to help you. You know what I mean? That I felt like that was like out of the blue. Like, since when is Boba Fett act as like a very like I stick to my code kind of person?
That didn't bother me as much because it kind of it more uh I think it more kind of specifically established like Boba Fett as a like no holds barred like bounty hunter. Like everything is transactional. It's like I got my armor back. I'm going to help you get your I'm going to help you get your kid back so that we are even and square and we're like balance of zero.
Okay, yeah,
I can see that too.
And I think it also makes it a little more interesting because I also don't want necessarily like think everything Boba Fett should do in his show should be about money or anything like that. Like it's interesting that it's interesting for him to have like a honor among thieves kind of thing where hey, you helped me get back this armor. This armor is like Mandalorian armor. You know how great this armor is. I know how great this armor is. The fact that I have it back is amazing. So I will help you. I will help make this even because you have done this great thing for me because this armor like is very important. And it kind of more establishes how great the Mandalorian armor is. But what I don't necessarily want is it being like is all of the Boba Fett show being like that of like, oh man, Boba Fett like meets some really swell people and he like okay, maybe I could go into a bunch of different things of what I would and wouldn't want it to be, but the main idea is I'd like for them to take advantage of a not a more a nuanced character to make a more nuanced show, especially if they're going to have a bunch of shows like for Obi-Wan and things that are going to focus on pre-established characters.
So you're saying, if I'm getting the gist, is we don't want to see them completely ruin Boba Fett's character. This is what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Sure.
You're like close enough.
Yeah.
Any final comments from you, Sunil?
No, that kind of summed it up. That was, yeah, I just hope that we like get a little more background about how he, escaped.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have.
Like that would be cool for them to explain, because like what we thought, he was supposed to be dead. So
Good
like,
point.
we
Good point.
definitely need some explanation on that. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping for some cameos. I don't want a whole season just like Boba Fett. I love when they bring like other people in, like make some new characters, but also I love if they bring in the Mandalorian, if like I don't know, Ahsoka appeared out of somewhere.
Ooh.
I don't know if I want another, because then it would just be the Mandalorian, but
Yes.
Boba Fett instead of the Mandalorian.
Okay, but one thing I heard is that like the Mandalorian was going by chapters, like chapter 12, chapter 13. That was like each episode's a chapter.
Yeah.
I heard that like this is a rumor that like the first book of Boba Fett's gonna be like chapter 18. Like it's gonna start off with like a chapter thing. And it's gonna be like start off at like chapter 19 or something. As if like it was a continuation of the Mandalorian. So
okay,
I think it's going to be very similar to the Mandalorian story, like
if it is literally meant to act as like a season 3 of Mandalorian, and then like quote unquote like actual season 3 of Mandalorian will be season 4 of like the story. Like it's what I don't want is I don't want it to be like, oh, Book of Boba Fett does really well, Mandalorian's doing really well, and we end up with 2 like identical shows. Because I don't know, I wouldn't mind having, if we're gonna make a billion different shows, which is kind of like Disney's kind of plan, I guess at this point, is I'd like for them to like differentiate them and kind of take advantage of what makes them different from one another.
Yeah.
So like the Mandalorian is nice because it's like a faceless character, new character who is you can use to kind of explore the galaxy on a more small scale, like lower level.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Boba Fett would be an interesting like way to explore like kind of the seedy the actual real seedy underground maybe of I don't know.
In the description I was reading, this is the final comment I'll make, is it just says it says Boba Fett and mercenary Fennec Shand navigating the galaxy's underworld when they return to Tatooine to stake their claim on the territory once ruled by Jabba and the Hutt and his crime syndicate. So I guess we're following the story of Boba Fett trying to take over the Hutt's position. So he's not supposed to be a good guy, but we'll see. Just to move us along, next thing we've got up. So that's all we got for for Star Wars news. We'll jump around. So we'll jump over here. So Star Wars Visions real quick. Liam or Sunil, have you gotten a chance to watch Star Wars Visions?
No.
Liam, you haven't gotten a chance to yet?
I saw some clips. That's about it.
Some clips on like Instagram?
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd make a real quick comment about it. Last week I talked about how I saw like the first couple episodes of Visions. I think I saw like the first 4. And now I've seen all 9 episodes of them. And overall, this show you can't even call it like a show because it's like each one's like its own individual story. I'd say overall, like I'd give it like because there's I think 9 episodes. I'd give it a 7 out of 9. Like 7 of the episodes were like, yeah, like 7 out of the 9 episodes. Like I was in love with. Like I was like, oh yeah, like I'd love to see this story keep going or whatnot.
Okay.
And then like 2 of the episodes, I was like, I like, what am I watching? This is terrible. So it's interesting, like not to like get your hopes up or down, but like this is the type of stuff I'd be buying merch for. Like my brother sent me a photo of one of the merch pieces, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks hot. Like I'm gonna try and get that. But I forget who I was joking to about it, but this show has turned into it's not a competition about which episode's the best episode because people like across the internet agree that one of the episodes is called The Ninth Jedi. Amazing episode.
Whoa.
Everyone agrees that like that's the best episode. And everyone across the internet is like, yeah, this needs to be made into like a full on TV series.
Okay, I don't want to. Sorry,
you don't want anything
I don't want to
else?
interrupt. Yeah, I don't want anything else.
Okay, so I'll just finish that last statement. It's a competition of who wants which episode's the worst episode. That is all. The final comment. But for Liam's sake and for you to know, I know you haven't seen it, so I won't say anything more. But
Yeah.
y'all got to get on that. Really good show. Like I said, I won't say any spoilers for it because I know y'all haven't gotten a chance to watch it. Most people haven't yet. But that's all I got for that. Any comments for you, either of you, for that one for now? Plan on seeing it soon?
Visions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Pumped to
see it
see it.
soon.
Yeah,
What, Liam?
is that I'm pumped to see it.
You think either of you will check it out this weekend, or is it kind of like a, oh, if I have free time thing?
Maybe this weekend. I'm trying to finish Squid Game right now, and those are like hour each episodes. So like,
Oh yeah,
I
I've
gotta look
seen
this
the.
up
I
right
think
now.
I've seen the first 2 episodes, and it's pretty nuts.
yeah, it's nuts, and like it gets pretty good like towards the end too. I'm like at episode 7 now or something like that. It's like an interesting concept, a very interesting concept, and they don't and the storyline it has really the character development is really good, and that's what like a lot of these dystopian kind of stuff sometimes like if you're I don't know it's just like unheard of dystopian movies and TV shows kind of lack character development a lot of the times. But
Yeah.
this one they do it really well. They do it really really well.
Wow,
So,
I'm looking it up right now. Each episode's an hour.
yeah. Yep.
Damn,
Yep,
Liam,
yep, yep.
Liam really said, I'm gonna watch 2 hours of Squid Game and not Visions.
To be fair, I was watching it with my roommates out.
Facts.
Because they were like, we gotta. I want to show you we need to show you this this cool new. It's a Korean show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, you need to see this new Korean show, Squid Game. I'm like, sure. Then I saw the first 2 episodes. I'm like, this is pretty crazy. And I honestly, so far, I really like it. So I'm excited to watch the rest of it. And I'm
Yeah,
also
keep
excited.
watching, dude. It's
Yeah.
good. It is very, very good.
Honestly, low key, since I can't leave my room right now with COVID, I will probably pull that up and go and watch that right now. Or not
No,
like
dude,
right now.
it's
but
worth.
that might be on the things to do for tonight. But then if I get sucked into it, that's how many? There's 9 episodes each
Dude,
an hour.
yeah.
That's like a
No,
whole
it's-
day right there.
Honestly, don't get sucked into it now. Like, wait for a break because I've been like stalling on all my work right now to finish this.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
All right.
I will say it would. I could see it definitely being, even though I've only seen the first episode, I could definitely see it being a fun show to like binge in a day or like over a weekend or something.
Yeah, my sister watched like 4 in a row. And I was like, wow, oh my God. And then I started watching them and we're like, well, that actually makes a lot of sense because like they end on like hella cliffhangers and it's like, you just like, you
Yeah.
gotta watch it. It's so good.
You know, this is like kind of unrelated. No, I was gonna say something about Visions, but I know Liam doesn't want anything more, so I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
But
Jared, don't spoil it.
Won't spoil it. So anyway, next thing on the Disney news, Encanto. So I know you both got a chance to watch this trailer, right?
Yep,
Yeah, the Encanto
we
trailer.
did.
So Encanto finally released its second trailer, like the official one this time, as opposed to a teaser trailer. What do y'all think for that? I guess Snow
Uh,
or Liam, whoever
yeah,
wants to go first.
I'll let Snow go first. I've talked a lot. Probably.
Yeah, so I think it's a really cool concept. Lin-Manuel Miranda is making all the songs again, so like it's gonna be fire. Um, I I don't know like too much about what the plot's gonna be, but it just like the whole thing is just like really visually like appealing. All the colors, all the movements, everything like it's very similar to Coco. I'm sensing.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I guess that kind of makes
and
sense. I think
yeah,
it's Is it Latin
yeah,
or Hispanic? I'm
Uh,
not.
I think so.
I remember reading somewhere. Oh, it says
I mean,
Latin.
yeah,
I'm reading this thing. Disney
because
releases.
Encanto's Spanish, right?
It says
yeah.
releases new trailer for Latin X led animated film Encanto. So I guess so or was Coco Mexican? Was that
Yes.
Yeah,
like
specifically
it
was that
was
specifically
Day
in
of the
Mexico?
Dead.
Yeah.
I think specifically it was.
Yeah, because I feel like is Day of the Dead like a widespread like Central American thing, or is that like specifically or is that more like specifically a Mexican tradition?
It says it's a Mexican holiday celebrated in Mexico and elsewhere, associated with the Catholic celebrations of All Saints Day and Souls Day. But
Oh, okay.
I
So
think
it's
I think it's like a specifically Mexican holiday.
got it. It's
Um, any viewers listening are free to let us know if it's any different. But yeah, so that one's like Mexican. This one's just like I think across the board Latinx. Anyway, point of it, I think it looks really good. I'm actually excited to see this. I feel like this is like low key a date movie. If you're like take a
Yeah.
date to go
Okay.
see this movie,
yeah.
probably like a kid movie as well, because it seems like some of the main characters are children. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I don't know if there's a really. It feels like Moana in the sense like who's the bad guy, like is okay. Y'all did y'all see, both of you saw Moana, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know in Moana how it's like, oh no, like the magic's leaving the world and everything's like turning to dust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what this feels like right now. You know, like from the trailer, how it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like we're losing our powers, we're losing like the house is crumbling. It's like that same idea of like, oh, the main character has to go on this adventure to restore the magic. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Honestly,
that's all I got from that.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only thing I might, because I always have to have some amount of criticism for whatever it is I'm talking about, because that's just the way I am. But the only thing that like the only thing that like I might say like that I saw negative about it is just that the just kind of the kind of done story of like, oh, we're this mad we have a place that has a thing that makes it magic. Oh no, the magic isn't working anymore. We have to go on an adventure to save the magic. But seeing as that's like the plot, and I'm like trying to criticize the plot based on a trailer, I imagine I imagine they're probably going to do something like interesting and new with it. But everything else, I like the animation. I like the way they were doing all the magic stuff, and I love how like Snow was saying, all the like different colors and the like how different parts of the movie look. Like it makes you feel like, oh, this looks like it's going to be an adventure, because you got like there's like there's like the house where they were at, and then they also showed like an arena or something, and she's like fighting a three-headed dog and stuff. So I I think it looks good. I'm Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I agree. Fingers crossed. Looks really good. One thing I would like to say is Disney doesn't really miss. Okay, y'all know what I mean by like this animation style. Like on the movies with this animation style, Disney doesn't miss. Like you got like the Frozen, Moana, Tangled look. You know what I mean? Like kind of 3D animation. What would you call that?
Yeah, it's like Moana, Coco. Tangled was a little bit earlier kind of style of that animation, and I feel like they perfected it in Moana and Coco with like just the visuals and everything like that, and like the colors and the lights and everything. But yeah, it's like they're more how do you say it? It's like their body features are more pronounced in some ways. Like there's a lot more going on. Like Coco had a huge head, right? They're bigger eyes, like it's kind of blocky in a way, but like smoothed out, you know?
Wait, like the Coco one or the Encanto?
Yeah, Coco, Moana, like you see Maui is this huge, like you can see all of his, features and everything like that. And then Moana, she has like a smaller body, but like a bigger head and bigger eyes and like all this different stuff, right? So it's like that same kind of animation style they're using for each one of these movies.
I think those ones have been very like dramatized so far.
Yeah,
in Encanto, it doesn't look dramatized.
They might be toning down. Yeah, you're right.
They might be toning it down, but I guess the shape of a person isn't as influential to the story in these. For example, like Maui, he's like a demigod, so it makes sense. But like everyone else is pretty normal.
Well, that one strong girl, remember? She had huge biceps.
Oh, that's right from the trailer. You're right. But they're like reasonable biceps. They're not like Maui's.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, Maui's
got tanks on his arms.
Yeah. True.
But I don't know. I'm excited for this one. Like I said, date night. Take your favorite person to see this movie. Did it have a release date?
Thanksgiving.
Right, really? It's that soon?
Yeah.
Oh wow, November 24th. That's in like a month and a half.
Yeah, which was funny that the movie isn't rated, but it's coming out pretty soon. I don't know if that's something that's normal and I just never noticed, but it would be crazy.
Huh?
It would just be crazy if it came out on Thanksgiving and it's like Encanto from Disney, rated R.
Oh, I found it. It says it's PG.
Oh, okay. I wonder why they didn't put in the trailer. Maybe they made the trailer like
before the rating.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they made. Oh, yeah. I wonder why they didn't put the. I don't know. It said this film is not yet rated.
Oh, it did. That's weird. Staring at like release date. Maybe maybe the thing I'm reading is just basing it off like other stuff that's come out, but either way, sure, it's gonna be a fun movie. Is slightly we'll just move on to the next topic. So, Marvel's What If. So.
Yes. Oh my God.
Sunil, did you see today's episode?
I saw it.
You saw today's episode?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I saw it last night.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good.
Yeah. Liam, I guess you haven't seen it yet?
No, I've still only seen up to the Doctor Strange episode.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, Liam, it gets way better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because I actually would say, like, even like just those 4 episodes that I saw, I would say from what I remember, I liked each episode subsequently more than the previous one. So I'm happy that it sounds like that continues.
The next 2 are more lighthearted. Like the zombie ones is a little more lighthearted than Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is just like, oh my God, it just hits you, right?
That was just sad.
You're just like, but like in a good way. It hits you in a good way. You're like, you're just like, oh shoot, that's crazy. Good writing, But then these 2 are like, they're really good. They're just way more lighthearted about, everything. And then this last one, oh my God, I'm not gonna say anything. But
yeah, I had to put it in here today just to talk. I gotta talk about it to Sunil later, but wow, Liam, I forget.
Oh wait, Liam hasn't seen. Yeah, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about the episode, but I think Liam, were you the one complaining that the episodes don't really like build up. Does that make sense? Was that your complaint or was that someone else's?
I like how I don't mind the like how disconnected they are so far.
Okay,
But
okay.
if they like, I kind of imagined because they had like the the constant through of the Watcher that there was going to be some like maybe even if it's like even if it's just him like that's a small thread. I figured there would be some small thread that would eventually like kind of connect at least some of them.
So I guess the thing I just want to say is this: the newest episodes that are dropping, like there is connection that they build upon that I wasn't expecting. So it's like I think you should like get on those episodes. Kind of, like I would wait if I were you, Liam. I'd wait for Visions for a couple days and focus on like getting caught up on What If. I think that might be like your best bet for the moment. Like your free time. Like if you had the choice to pick one.
Okay.
Yeah, what if I've been prioritizing what if for sure. Like I'm not, 'cause especially since my Instagram is filled with spoilers. Like I can't.
Yeah.
My explore page is like if I don't watch it the day of, then I'm gonna. It's like something's gonna get spoiled.
That's
Cause I
where
just keep watching those things.
that's where it's tough on this podcast. Like you can't like no one's been like super into What If, and that's because but you can't be like, oh, you got to get to watch What If. Like why would I want to watch it? Well, I can't tell you because like you know you don't want to spoil it, but you're like you got to get through it kind of deal. That's like and that's what's hard with this podcast too is like with media coming out so quickly these days and it builds upon like especially Marvel like one movie like you'll have like Endgame drop for example and it's like well I want to talk about Endgame like immediately but
Yeah.
like you had to give time for people to watch it but at the same time anyone has seen it in the first 2 weeks kind of deal, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of hard to like determine when do we start talking about stuff. Like when did the last episode of The Mandalorian come out?
I don't.
Is that like December or?
I do not remember.
I don't remember. Whenever I watched it, it was a long time after that.
So like it's hard when you're like trying to like talk about Book of Boba Fett like this is dropping you should be aware of it. What do you mean you haven't seen 12 seasons of the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard when everything builds upon each other. But I would just say I think Sano and I can agree. Most recent episode, fire. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's been like, this is before any of the episodes came out. Like you can see, like even when you're at the Doctor Strange episode, you could see Watu the Watcher start to slowly come closer. You know, you get to see more of his features,
Uh-huh.
right? And you're like, and they were speculating maybe he's gonna have involvement um in people like because you're seeing more of him. He talked to Doctor Strange like in the Doctor Strange episode, right? So we're just like everything's speculation about is he gonna intervene one of these times, and then that's like the whole like question that's been posed, like what are we like what is this building up to kind of a thing, right?
So yeah. So to not say too much, Liam, get on to this next episode.
Yeah.
I think that what episode number was that? Was that 9? That can't be right.
No.
7?
8, 7, 8. It's 8.
It's 8. So I'm not sure how many episodes total there are. I'm guessing the next one might be the finale actually of the season finale.
Yeah, I think there's one more.
So it might just be one more. So I know for sure I'll definitely be watching the final. Yeah, that was episode 8. I'll definitely be watching the final episode before next week's podcast episode. So we can be on here to like talk about it a little. Liam, your goal is to catch up by then.
I will tentatively say that I will try to do the same.
They're not that long, right? They're like 30 minutes, so you get to see 1, 2. That's like 2 hours worth. A little less after like it's like 4 minutes of credits. So, I don't know where we're going with that, but I guess that's all I got for what if for the moment. Any final thoughts, Liam or Sunil?
Um, hmm, no, I think for what if, yeah, that's it.
All right. Oh, besides that, it's been a pretty slow week in Disney news. Not too much that could think about that like I was like, whoa, breaking the internet. But one thing that is gonna break the internet probably in a couple days is Disney World is having its 50th birthday. So Disney World's 50th birthday. It opened October 1st, 20 or the 20. It opened October 1st, 1971. So in 2 days, Disney's birthday. Or not Disney's birthday, Disney World's birthday. So over at Disney World, they're opening a new ride. It's like the Ratatouille ride. Did y'all hear about that one? Either of you?
Ratatouille ride. No.
You hear about that one, Liam, or no?
No, I always am the last to know about like Disney like park news.
Okay, that's fair. Especially for us, like this is like we're all like California based over here, so we hardly ever like. Have either of you been to Disney World?
No.
No.
Yes,
Oh, you have, Liam?
10 years ago. Like 10 years ago.
Do you remember anything from it?
I went. Uh, let's see. I remember going on Star Tours multiple times because I love that ride. From what
Naturally.
yeah. I don't remember. I feel if I had more time to think, I could probably remember some stuff. I think I remember going to like because we went to Disney World and we went to like Epcot and like and then we also went to like Universal Studios and stuff. So I'm trying to remember what's what and what's where. But I remember having a good time and being pumped because I was 11. And I'm like I'm freaking Disney World. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Disney World. So Snell, you haven't been. You ever trying to go soon or not?
I don't know. Florida's kind of a hub for COVID right now.
Well,
It's not really doing too hot. So maybe not.
I
Also,
mean,
well,
theoretically, COVID not a factor. You trying to go like in like a couple years,
dude,
or so.
dude, I want to go to Avatar. That's like the Avatar ride. Like Avatar is my favorite movie, like ever. So I really want to go.
The Avatar, the Last Airbender movie.
No, Jared, and you know that it's not my favorite movie. It's Avatar Blue People, of course. Oh my god, dude, whose favorite movie was the Avatar the Last Airbender movie? Like
Facts.
no one.
No one.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, probably only him.
He better regret his decision.
You understand? He made The Sixth Sense.
I know, yeah. He had like 2 good movies. 3, 4. Well, the Unbreakable.
Yeah,
was pretty good.
I've only seen Unbreakable. I would say.
He had a few good movies, but still, gosh.
Either way,
Worst movie ever.
I definitely want to go to what is it? The blank on the name of it. What's the ride called? It's like Flight of Passage. Is that the ride? So no.
I don't know what it's called. I
Anyway,
have no idea, dude. I just know it as the Avatar room.
I think it's like the ride. It's like the ride in the Avatar area. I think it's always got like a 3-hour wait or something like that to like get onto the ride.
Oh, wait, the 3 hours, man. After waiting like an hour and 50 minutes for cars, I think I could wait for 3 hours for Avatar. I'll just buy a chair.
Gilligan from Gilligan's Island was gonna go on their whole 3-hour tour and come back before you're even on the ride.
Yeah, I don't even know Gilligan's Island on a tour.
But I don't know. I'm trying to go. Okay, so the plan is hopefully I can go like See, I want to go right now while it's got the 50th anniversary castle going up. Y'all know, like y'all have seen the photo of it so far, right?
Did we maybe, maybe
All
it
right,
was-
so get out your Google. Good look. All right, we'll pull up the birthday castle again.
Oh, is this the thing we were looking at the other day? The other
Disney
time?
World. Yeah, I think so. I think we were looking at it before.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So you've seen it before too, right, Snow?
Say that again.
Like the 50th anniversary castle.
Mm, wait, I think I know.
Anyway,
I've never seen that before.
the castle looks really cool, so I want to like go and get a photo of it. I think they're gonna take the castle down. I was reading in like late 2022, so they'll probably leave it up for like a whole year, like from October 1st probably to like next October 1st. So my goal is to go this upcoming year. I don't know like how long, but I've never been to Disney World, so it'd be really cool to like go check it out at least once and like
Yo, that would be lit.
see the castle. Yeah, preferably once COVID has died down a little. If it dies down a little, we are in 2020 or we're in 2020 part 2 right now. So
Yeah, I know.
as long as there's not 2020 part 3 and we have to deal with this another year, then hopefully I'll be able to go to it. That's what I got.
Maybe.
They got that new ride. I don't know when they're supposed to. They have a new Tron Cycles ride that they're supposed to finish too.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know when that's supposed to finish. Tron Cycles ride Disney World. See if I can find when that ends. Firms will not be open for 50th anniversary. I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. It says, I've seen reports online that will not see it open until at least 2022. So, not too sure. It's not really important, but yeah, they're a little tired, but I preferably would want to go once that ride opens up. It might maybe it's like more crowded there, but at least I get to try the ride.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't plan on. It's a lot of money to go to Disney World. Like I honestly consider myself very lucky. I live near Disneyland because like wait, so no, did you buy a Magic Key Pass?
No.
You planning on it?
I don't know. I don't know if practically I would actually go like that many times to make
Don't
it
worry,
worth
don't worry. I'll drag you there.
it. Okay, then I'll get it.
I think if you get it in like the first 66 days, they send you like a special like packet or something like for getting it. But
What is the packet?
probably has like a pin in it.
Oh, you and your pins, dude.
Yeah, facts. I'm literally turning into a pin collector at this point. But
You are a pin collector. How are you not a pin collector at this point already?
give
Who
me
you
your
calling Pinhead?
I'm Dirty Day. But no, I'm coming for your special opening day of Galaxy's Edge pin, Sunil. I'm gonna raid your house.
What? You already had one. You got one too. What are you talking about?
I know.
We didn't get different ones.
I know. I'm
That's
just.
like the only pin I have.
Is it
Jared.
really?
You can't do that. Yeah. Why would you do that to me?
That one's already probably worth a lot of money, but
Really? You think?
you could look it up, see how much it's going for. So I don't know. There's not too much to talk about with this. Just I know it's like the topic for today, but basically, Disney World's dropping a lot of stuff right now. Like I said, they're dropping that new ride. They have the new castle. There's like brand new like decorations all over the park. They have like renovations they've done. What else is they've done? They've got like new food, new merch you can buy. So I guess once it hasn't been the anniversary yet. The anniversary's in 2 days. Once that drops, then I guess we'll start to see like more that Disney's unveiling. One thing I did see is my sister was concerned about this was they took away the virtual queue for Rise of the Resistance at Disney World. So,
Oh
no, you
no.
remember us trying to get that, right?
Yeah, dude, that's not good.
So they took it away at Disney World. So now, like, if you want to get on the ride, it's going to be like a 3 hour wait to
Why
get
would they
on.
get rid of that? Why would they get rid
Jeez,
of
yeah,
the?
that was such a good system. It was such a good system.
What were you saying, Liam?
I was like, why would you ever get rid of that? It's like, oh, I want to go. It's like, I kind of want to go see. I kind of want to go to Disney World to like, because they got that new Star Wars Rise of Resistance thing. But man, I don't want to go to Disney World just wait for 3 hours in a line to like see this new thing. Then if you have the digital, like the digital queue, you're like, oh man, I could be going and doing all the other stuff in Disney World that I want to do while I'm waiting for the new thing. So they're like, nah, it'd actually be better if we could if in Florida we should have everyone like stand close together, like in one concentrated area, like
Yeah.
and be unhappy about it. I think that would be like a good business move.
Disney. They wanted the true Disney experience for everyone.
I don't even know how that helps Disney.
See, the thing I actually see this as kind of helping me or like the consumer in a way because there's two reasons. The first one is who's gonna remember at 7 a.m. to like hop onto the Disneyland app and get a reservation? Like, yeah, I don't even think Sunil would have known about it if I hadn't mentioned it
Dude,
to him.
bruh, we would have not been able to go on that ride. But let's give me like credit. I was the reason why we got it that fast too, because my fingers are the fastest
Oh,
on this side of the
I don't
Mississippi,
doubt
dude.
that. Fast,
Trust.
get the fastest hand in the West over here.
Fastest hands on this side of the Mississippi.
Um, but the other reason is that you can go on it multiple times a day now. So you've only been able to go on it once a day because you'd only be able to get like your
Yeah,
reservation
sure.
once a day. So now let's say you really like the ride. Like as soon as I got done with the ride, I was like, yo, I gotta hop back on this thing, you know? But
Yeah.
you only get the once, and it's like, okay, well, next time I come to Disney, we'll get to go on it again. So if you literally wanted to spend your entire, how long is Disneyland open from? Um, so 8 a.m. to like 12 p.m. So that's
Yeah.
like 14 hours. You could get on the ride like 6 times if you waited in day the entire time in line. I think it's also because they're starting their genie system, you know, like their fast pass system. So maybe that's why I've heard. I'm not sure when that's dropping. When does Genie? Did you ever figure out how much that pin cost used to know, or would it cost to
Oh
sell?
no, I didn't.
I,
I don't know. I didn't know there was a site you could check it on. You could just look it up.
so Disney Genie, along with Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes, will debut in the East Coast in the first week of October. So I guess right when right around like Monday. So Monday's what, like the 4th of October or 5th of October? Back to the Disney podcast, not knowing how to do math. Monday
It
is
is the fourth.
the 4th of October. So
Yes.
probably around there is when you'll see the Disney like Lightning Lane system go into effect. So that's probably why they're getting rid of the virtual queue, because they're swapping over to Lightning Lanes, which I still think is a terrible system. They should not have made fast passes cost money. That is still, I mean, yeah, I get it. Like they make more money, but it's just so like cheap of a thing for Disney to do.
Oh,
And I know Sunil's not happy about it either.
No, I'm definitely not happy.
So
Hey, waiting in this line is going to take about 3 hours. Would you like to spend some gems to speed that up?
oh
my
my
God.
gosh. Liam literally hit it on the head right there. It's real life in game transactions, in game purchases.
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't that literally how
That is-
life works though? Like you pay money, like speed things up?
Well, sometimes. Well, I think it's sometimes. I think it's more the like. I think that old kind of saying. It's you can get something. What is it? You can get something cheap and fast, but it won't be good. You can get something that's cheap and good, but it won't be fast. Or you can get something that's or you can get something good and fast, but it won't be cheap.
There you go.
So yeah.
So you said you can get something good and fast, but it won't be cheap.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
isn't that exactly my point? Like if you had the money, then it's good and fast.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
I can have Sunil earn my degree for me with enough money.
Let's do it.
All right, Sunil, did you find out how much your pin's going for?
$40.
How much did you buy it for? Like 20?
I don't remember. Honestly, I would. Yeah, it was about 20 actually. Yeah, like 15 probably.
I feel like
That's
that's
a $20 profit. That's enough to buy another pin.
Another two more pins
Just keep
that
repeating
aren't
the
limited
process.
edition.
That's what people do. That's like their whole like business practice is buying up pins and selling them a couple of years later.
Yeah. Oh my god. How? What? Why?
So I don't know. That's all I got for now. Any other comments? I know Liam, you probably won't be going to Disney World for the. You know what? Maybe I'll drag you along. I'll be like, Liam, come on. Instead of we're going shopping, we're going to Disney World.
Yeah. Come on. Hey, you just knock on my door. Hey, Liam, I hope you don't have anything going on. We're flying to Florida right now.
Come on, I already have your plane ticket.
Yeah. Just drop everything. I hope you got your bags packed and your wallet full because we're going to Florida.
All right. Well,
or just wake up in a bathtub in Florida.
Bathtub in Florida.
You've heard it here. I am drugging both Sunil and Liam, and we're going to Disney World. Sounds good?
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up in a bathtub in Florida and be like, dude, I can't go to Disney World right now. I can't afford it. It's like, it's fine. You only need one kidney.
Sounds good. Sounds good. But all right. Well, I guess that's for now. That's all we've got for this episode. As always, thank you for tuning in. If you're here to listen, you can follow us on YouTube and on Spotify. Maybe our next episode will have game day if we can get Shri back in here. We'll see. We'll see. And then we'll have. I don't know where I was going with that. We don't have anything planned. Oh, I guess I can talk about my my sister's trip to. So here's a fun story, real quick, couple seconds. My sister's getting married this weekend. I can no longer go because So
No.
Anyway,
Oh, Jared, that's so sad.
It'd be like that. But she's going to Disney World for her honeymoon. So she didn't realize when she booked the tickets it was going to be both the 50th anniversary and like the Disney Wine and Dine Festival or whatever. So she's gonna have a fun time over there at the world's crowdest place on earth.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Godspeed.
That's gonna be a time, dude. Oh my god.
So I'll update you all on how her trip goes. But as always, you can follow us on Instagram at Castles and Company, on Twitter at Castles N Company, and also on our website castlesandcompany.com, where you can find links to our Patreon page and our Discord server. So as always, until next time, remember this: laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever. Have a magical rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.